Welcome back to Nordics Play, Danganronpa, get happy Havoc with Phantom and Melgar.
So,
And the surprise revelation that Kyoko might be in the idiot squad.
still hate this game if I had forgiven it for killing Leon.
And for me.
It's not a revelation.
That's old news, but still true.
Still rings true.
But let's go after angry Kyoko and look at the shrine her father made for her.
Yes! He and him.
Kyoko! Let's go! There's bound to be some kind of... Yeah! Exactly! What? There's actually a present!
It's a bit sus.
Oh my god, he totally guessed it that she would come here one day.
Yeah, but the present is sus.
It is. Hey, Kyoko! I may as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy! That's what made it so unusual. Do you have anything to say about this?
Might not, actually.
Let's check these first and then click on that one. Fine! Be an ass
It
then.
desperately wants you to check that present. Is there going to be an evil
Fine.
Sayaka in it?
Probably not. There's a brightly colored box here. Box! The more suspicious I get.
Us.
Should we open it? I'm kinda getting a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we cannot open it. Okay.
Koto, you do it. Careful, Makoto.
So you are actually letting us open it.
Well, she's protecting herself.
Why? You think it's dangerous?
No, not dangerous.
Nah. It's gonna be sappy.
Surprising, probably.
Huh?
Oh, it's
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
something really disgusting. Is what I think it is. And what do you think it is?
The head of the headmaster.
No. At the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see.
Okay. Wait, so you know what's in there?
とにかく
Just don't scream or anything, okay?
Isn't going to be his head.
Ew.
Huh, you saying it's something that make me want to scream? Dot, dot, dot. Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak in its way into the box.
What's a Sayaka?
I stole a hesitant glance inside and... and we screamed. Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Okay. So it wasn't actually the head, it was the whole body.
Wait. Wait. It's the guy that got killed in the beginning.
I mean, it could be.
Of course, I think the skull was cracked even that.
Huh. But that was kinda young. Wasn't it?
Who knows how they picture people?
It was bones! Human bones! How is the bones exactly so scary? It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright and joyful box. I was expecting a head.
Isn't it kind of funny how the skull is all cracked but the teeth are all intact?
Yep. I mean, who could have possibly imagined? Most of the people.
なるほどね。
Just as I thought. Now you have to talk to her about it and...
Rolling. Just as you thought. How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones!
違うわ。
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body.
In such a tiny box. That's pretty much the same thing. A guy in a box. It was a Jack in the box. Hey, Jack.
Father.
Huh? What about him?
Koto.
Makoto.
そう。
You found in the box. Those bones. Body. It's my father, you idiot.
Yeah.
At least, what's left of him.
Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on, how can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
それは
And all the information we have already. That's the only possible answer.
Well, not exactly, but it's the likeliest answer.
Well, it's just one more way. Komonok might fuck around. But looky.
And knowing Monomukuma, it could be anyone.
Oh.
That still doesn't mean anything.
Trigo said that the headmaster's probably here in the school. Well, there he is. The only ones who are alive at the start of the killing game were 16 students.
No.
Well, nobody talked about that.
Yeah, nobody said anything about that. There might actually be some kind of translation issue there as well.
Well, it's possible. There have been quite a few of those, so I wouldn't put it past. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
Did you just assume?
つまり
That most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway.
As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Oh no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut hold of all the ties. But what? That all? What was that all that was to it?
Yeah, oh.
But
Now we get to watch some more butts.
would she really give up her pride just like for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Nice.
Noise! Looky! Give him both! Noise! Boop, boop, boop!
Okay, so then we can check these.
Yeah.
Headmaster's desk. Clue.
I don't think she
No.
cares. Yeah, don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like.
Thank you. Are you sure?
だって
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't.
Not even you.
Yeah, because she knows that there might be important information in here.
Yeah. Okay then, if you don't mind. Okay, destroy this. Rummage to each. But in the last floor. Oh! In case of emergency. Oh, it's a keycard. Okay, fine. Handbook. I'd found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
つまり
Handbook with no limitations. Given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. Ultimate!
Ultimate!
Assuming that's what that is.
So, with this we can go to the locker room. I think you're probably right.
どうやら
Might prove useful as we continue our investigation.
So Makoto, hold
You
on
don't
to
say, Kyoko. Yeah, Makoto's really good at holding on to things.
Yeah.
Why don't you hold on to it, since your track record is so amazing?
But Kyoko!
私は
I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here.
Come on. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay?
You said it's okay, you idiot.
And it's definitely not okay, but she's being a stick in the mud. Filing cabinet. Close look. Really?
Oh my god, she already said it's okay.
Yes, yeah, we are sure. Okay then.
You already said it. Didn't you
One
listen?
by one. And in the last one.
さあ
Just because he didn't have anything else.
Yeah.
They've inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
もし
Couldn't even handle a job like this. He would have been that much more of a failure. I mean, it's a hard job to be a headmaster.
But it's nothing like detective work. My daddy is stupid.
Education is not an easy field.
Kyoko, you are inching closer to the idiot squad.
Hand you over to them in a nice box. Like that one on the table.
No. I'm going to be
Show me a box
walking
like that.
there. I won't be editing that. Screw you.
Sure, he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate.
Let's take a look of the lovely picture.
There's nothing else to look at in here, so...
Just checking if there's... Yeah, there's
No,
nothing else.
that's just piping and all that.
Well, would you look at there? Huh, this picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Cling, cling, cling. Hey, Kyoko! You're really saying you didn't notice that by now?
She's been just staring at that box like... and ignoring everything else around her. Well, this is annoying. Annoying?
Annoying.
Just annoying. That's one way to put it. I came here to cut myself free of the past. And yet... you now find something like this?
You smiling, being happy.
That's strange. So what do you expect me to do now?
I have no idea. You do whatever
I
you
don't know
want to
how. I don't know how that relates to this, but okay.
do. Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little
Makoto.
girl. Wow, you could put 1 and 1 together.
Makoto.
Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time. He must have really cared about her.
どうして
Why? What? Why what? I wanted to face him and tell him myself. To cut him out of my life for abandoning me.
And then returning to the shitty family that you have.
Yeah.
Who actually were the ones in the wrong, not your dad.
It's the whole reason I came here. Now he's abandoned me again.
Yeah, that was his choice, definitely.
This time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on.
No, you can still just move on.
There was Monokuma. He's never been a worse father.
Come
I have
on!
some issues. I have issues.
Yeah. Kyoko. Nice.
I have no idea how that truth is going to be used, but
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. Or is one of the mysteries regarding the school? Did Daddy love her his little girl?
ね
listen, Makoto.
Huh.
Can I ask you a favor?
Destroy it. A favor? What is it?
それは
No, it's completely unreasonable to ask you this.
Could
Use
you-
your brain. No, wait.
Could you destroy that picture?
I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more. But,
ね
would you leave?
Well, that isn't that big of an order. Huh?
Yeah.
そう
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit.
Yep. Kyoko.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
ちょっと
Need to get my emotions in order.
You know,
Makoto, get
Kyoko,
the hell out.
you told me before about the relationship
Makoto.
you had with your dad. How you're
Let's get out.
only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But
Maybe the picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. That is Kyoko.
that is Kyoko.
Is that what you were going to say?
Most likely.
So, it's just a theory.
A game theory. No, wait.
This isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. The picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through.
Because of your shitty
Because
family.
of a shitty family.
God damn it.
私は
A problem can't be solved so easily.
You're right. I'm sorry.
とにかく
I've got myself under control. I'll return to the investigation immediately. But please, just give me some time to myself and get the hell out!
Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later.
Get out. Imagine her kicking him out. Boom. Did the chair just slide out from under the desk?
Yes. Is she really okay? Kyoko must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me!
Oh, come on.
Yes, headmaster.
We just saw that.
Well, yeah, that we can surmise quite easily. Kyoko's father!
I mean, they've killed quite a lot of people.
The headmaster is dead. Yeah.
That's not the same as the mastermind.
No. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind.
I mean,
It's me.
Kyoko said that
The
pretty early on.
mastermind's true identity.
again, we have the same thing. Blah 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 blah.
15 of us met in the main hall at Moguro to the pits, and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone is dead.
No!
Even Moguro. That's not Moguro.
It's Kyuko's body being used.
Undeniably dead. Yes, it's mostly deniable. So the ones still left alive are flash. Me! Yakuya. Hiro.
About Mastermind.
Kyoko. Mastermind. Wait, Hina.
Yeah.
And Kyoko.
Kokuma.
Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be.
Like, God. God. We can now get into the locker room.
Let's get to the locker.
Yay!
Beep bom beep bom beep. So this is the first one that's working. Rattle, yeah, not locked. The car, yes.
Oh God, why do we have to go through this again?
Funeli. Why?
Oh,
Wait, but? What about the emergency handbook?
I can't.
Let's give it one more time. Why?
Hold up.
Beep! Oh, right! Just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we got inside. Okay.
Have to check them all, probably.
Yeah.
Thank God he's now finally using the emergency handbook immediately instead of taking his own life. It doesn't open!
Rattle, yeah.
They're going to be the last ones. Trust me.
Oh,
So there's something here. A notebook?
this thing is practically empty.
Is it a notebook? Yeah, it is a notebook. What's in this?
Some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can say for sure whose it is. So it's mine! I got a pocketbook. But there's some writing inside. It could be important.
You don't say.
I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting.
How can you tell the difference?
And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous.
Kyoko?
Oh! I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. Okay. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. Okay.
Boop, boop, boop.
There's a plan to turn house speak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. So happens to be the headmaster
And my father, it's Kyoko. It was a joke! I want to joke about this game anyway.
Well, I mean, it might not be Kyoko. They could have had another child.
It's Kyoko. He's willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. You're all idiots, know it. Oh.
The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future.
Remember that note, you must not leave. This is related to that.
Only the genius can overcome disaster, and only the hope can overcome despair.
Genius.
For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our
Exaggeration.
final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era.
Genius.
This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan.
Genius.
Makala.
The genius.
Makala.
Hero.
Hiro. Ai. Leo.
Cinnamon roll.
Ikumi.
Yeah. Genius. The genius. No, we're the genius squad.
Yep.
Oh my god.
They are clearly that.
Superior.
So Kyoko definitely belongs into that group.
So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. Can't imagine a worse father.
Okay, it's Kyoko.
It's Kyoko.
This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged. Kyoko!
Oh wait.
It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hadn't seen her father since he left when she was little.
Having some problems.
Makoto is being flustered.
It's the same text.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the
all of
remaining
you
pages of the notebook.
have amnesia.
Nah. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning it that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Okay. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Despair walks among us.
Among us.
And so we survive.
And so we survive.
There's a second despair. Huh. Weird.
That's us. But I mean, amnesia.
And the rest probably have nothing. Oh! Well,
This is heroes!
this is definitely Hero's Locker. Interesting.
You all have amnesia.
Huh. Whoever.
Just remember what Hifumi said. He remembers. That was the first hint.
Probably has organized problem in every part of their life.
That's one way to put it.
Yep.
That's one way to put it.
Textbook, notebooks, dust everywhere.
No surprise.
Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual as natural as possible. I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Yeah. Whoa! Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hakakure. This. Oh, Yasuhiro! Different classes. Queen. Here in the class here, yeah. No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us. And we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had a chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? Well, isn't that a mystery? But with that mystery, we will be leaving off this episode.
I mean, the reality is that they seriously must have amnesia. Because we were thinking about that when Hifumi went all, I remember. He was whacked on the head, so that might have activated something.
Yeah. Couple of
It was
times.
a bit sus even then. And now that when there was Kyoko's notebook, like, you people just have amnesia. You've been here before.
And Junko being all, this wasn't supposed to happen, and...
Yeah, what? This wasn't supposed to what? Which hinted at...
And the pictures.
Something. Yeah.
There's too much to be coincidental. But how did it all pan out, and what the hell happened here for everything to go that much into the toilet?
Well, I mean, I guess we'll find that out later. But it's amnesia. They all have amnesia.
Yeah.
Not just Kyoko, who's the ultimate amnesiac.
She's the ultimate amnesiac, yes. But we'll see those in our upcoming episodes.
I mean, I have to point out, how could Makoto immediately figure out who this locker belonged to? Seriously.
I have no idea. He must be surprisingly smart.
The genius of these.
Yes, definitely. We must safeguard the geniuses.
Yeah, sure.
So, until our next time. Well, I don't know about much, well, in general, but I wouldn't go calling myself a genius. So there must be some kind of mistake on my part. Or if I'm really amnesiac and have forgotten things, maybe I have forgotten how smart I actually am. Maybe I have forgotten much more than I realize. Or maybe I'm just a bit stupid. I don't know. But I know one thing. This episode has been a roller coaster of emotions and secrets and reveals. So maybe you want to see the next one as well. And the best thing to do to make sure you see when the next one comes is to click subscribe and click the notification bell. Those will really help. And maybe you should leave a comment telling people if I'm smart or not. Then maybe I'll know it. But no spoilers. If you know something that comes up next, please don't write those. We don't like those. We really don't like those. But if you leave it like, we like those. You know, liking like. But I think I have to go lie down a bit. This has been so much, so very much. So until our next time. Bye.
Ciao.